Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. In this video, we're gonna make rock cycle simulation experiment for lesson 3. Before we begin, let's identify the materials that we will need for this experiment. First, crater. Second, 3 balls. Third, crayons. Fourth, cold water with ice. Fifth, foil. Sixth, pen. And the last one is toothpick. So let's now begin. First, peel off the paper around each crayon and separate each color into the balls. So we're now on shaving stage. Make sure that you will grate each crayon properly. We're done in shaving stage. Gently put each crayon on the foil. Make sure that it will make layer. Cover it up and press down it with the pen for at least 60 seconds. The crayons should stay together, but still you can determine the 3 colors of crayons. And now we entered the sedimentary rock phase. Let's heat it up with the pan and place igneous crayon inside. Don't wait for the crayon to turn into liquid. Once it is heating up, then you can already take it. And now we're finally on metamorphic rock phase. So let's continue. Heat it up again in a pan, but now you should melt it properly and stir it with a toothpick. When it's already melted and mixed, then it's all ready to be taken off. Pour it down on our cold water with ice. And now we entered the igneous rock phase. That's all for the experiment.
How do you explain the process of the rock cycle? The rock cycle is a concept used to explain the 3 basis rock types are related and how Earth processes over geological time. Change a rock from one type into another. Plate tectonic activity along with weathering and erosional processes are responsible for the continued recycling of rocks. How is a crayon like a sedimentary rock? Wax crayons are eroded into sediment. compacted into sedimentary rock, partially melted and pressed into metamorphic rock, and finally melted and cooled into igneous rock. This understanding is the basis of the rock cycle. What mineral is in crayons? The specific asbestos minerals reported by the laboratories contracted by the Seattle Post-Intelligencer, tremolite, chrysolite, and antopilite, were identified in some of the crayons in concentrations ranging from 0.03% to 2.86% by transmission electron microscopy. What process does letting the crayon rock cool represent? This represents a sedimentary rock. Let it cool and harden to form your metamorphic rock. Place your cup back on top of the hot water. This time, allow it to completely melt into a liquid, which represents the magma.